I forgot that was his opponent, and he's pretty damn good himself.
Yeah, and I think the pit magic. Look at the transition slide, bro. That was hard. Did you see that?
VG, baby. VG, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. Dash up down tilt. I like that. Sword characters, of course, classically very good against Ness. Good at dealing with his stubbiness. Pit, though, doesn't function quite like a normal sword character. He doesn't have the reach and the width on many of his attacks that someone like Lucina does, for example.
Something interesting I thought about immediately when I saw the matchup coming up is the reflect from Pit and what it might do to the recovery for Andrew T. Probably going to see a lot more attempts to go under and use that air dodge to come up as opposed to trying to take an angle with the up B.
Yeah, Pit with 2 reflectors, too, so we can even see him just use the side B to blast through a PK Fire, reclaim some stage control, maybe.
And also arrows to be able to snipe out recoveries, too.
Yeah, I like Pit's chances in this matchup.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. But Andrew T, though, ooh, looking for a side magnet, something. Gonna get a drag down up air, gonna be able to find a small follow-up afterwards, though.
Excellent pressure. And those cross-ups and the side magnets. Ness is actually really scary and can be super aggressive with stuff like that.
You want to talk about a one-game glow-up, though, was Ness from 4 to now. Bro's got combos on combos now, and I absolutely love seeing what he can do.
He glowed up from Brawl to 4, too. He was pretty awful in Brawl. But, yeah, I don't know. Something about him in this game feels pretty right. Directional air dodge, being able to grab ledge and all that really helps him.
Things just send really well for him. I'm trying to use the reflected maybe in a defensive way here, too, to get back, but getting chased by PK Thunder.
Yeah, completely smothered there. Nowhere to run. You know, Cold Weather in a position where he has to find the stock. Ness so good at avoiding kill moves just due to his drift. But whoa,
great combo.
Down throw raw bear. That looked true, but I don't think it was.
Trying to scout with these arrows too. You know he's not letting you get back to stage for free. Come on now.
Fear from Cold Weather, and that's how you got to be against Ness. You got to take those really risky plays, just snuff out the up B, and don't even give him a chance to stage spike you at 30% and kill you.
It'd be interesting, too, how the other jumps come into play here, too, because Ness really likes those like low-to-the-ground aerial combos like forward air, too. But you saw him be able to use a jump out to get away from that next forward air.
Wow, the PK Fire catching his back foot through the spot dodge.
What a down tilt. Are you kidding me? Oh, come here. You got to tech those.
Loving that aim, too, from Cold Weather, but just a little bit off the mark. Such an even game. These guys are really scrapping right now.
Up air to juggle here, too. We really haven't seen any juggle situations coming from Cold Weather. Usually been like off stage, kind of pressing back and forth.
Safe air dodge, but yeah, back hit down smash just a little late. Andrew T using that platform very creatively. You get the 45-degree PK Thunder, or Fire rather.
Ooh, aggressive down air too, gonna get shielded.
Yep.
Just the jabs though. Oh.
It's so scary to land with buttons against a character with such a good out-of-shield game like Ness. He's looking for that, trying to capitalize. Who's gonna get the crucial kill move right now? Oh, down air if that spiked. I think he might have been able to get back air, but he gets it anyway on the way back.
Yeah, that was so interesting because that stock really came down to who had their back to the ledge because I really thought Cold Weather was gonna die there, but Andrew T overestimating a little bit. Cold Weather taking that stock very, very well.
Swinging that down air on the way down, and this neutral air, just such a thorn in the side of Andrew T throughout this match.
That's your jump. Oh, gonna get snatched once again
He's
from
dead.
the top hit.
He's dead.
Oh my God.
Yo, I put 5 on Cold Weather, right?
Nah, that was my boy.
No, man.
No,
you said you had 5 on Andrew T, bro.
You were like, bro, that Ness is my man.
I said Ness. I just thought the Cold Weather made Ness. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Cold Weather, colder heart, bro. That's no love.
Yes, exactly. He was absolutely brutal off the stage in that match. And again, essential in the matchup. Ness is so exploitable in that position, but also really scary. So if you're a little bit imprecise with your edge guard, you could pay the price.
What it do, Andrew T? Putting on for Ohio here. You got some Michigan in the background too. I know there's Daybreak right there. I know they homies.
Is that Hex?
Yep.
In the chair? Yeah.
Yep.
He's both Michigan and Ohio, right? Michigan for school?
Yep. No, Michigan and PA.
Oh,
yep.
PGH, right? Yeah. Okay. So he's technically tri-state. Technically. Within state lines of Pennsylvania, but he's way closer to Columbus than Philly.
Take over the tri-state area.
Yo, Dr. Doofenshmirtz definitely came through on the crew battle at Let's Make Big Moves. 3 stocks to spare, but we haven't forgotten. And we won the tournament.
Where are we going here?
Right.
Battlefield.
The field of battles. I think this actually works really well for sword characters in general. Just being able to pressure the platform height with grounded moves. Pit, though, doesn't really have something like, again, a Lucina or Chrom up tilt that's good at poking through and using a sword. He's
Right.
got his little kick. Not the best move, but
Still going to probably be able to patrol on those platforms with up air and like nairs and things like that. So we've seen it work out beautifully in the first game.
yeah, it can shred up a shield.
Right there. Ooh, trying to get forward air. Great air dodge. Not going to read the landing into shield. Try to look for maybe a roll because he put that back air out behind him.
And Cold Weather, man, just looking fully in control of the set. Playing so well, catching a lot of whiff punishes, and he's going to snipe him
It
out.
snipes. That's tough, though. So many jumps.
Down B, and that's it. Break him, but it doesn't matter. It counts as hitting something, so it halves its distance.
Very, very smart.
Yeah, shattering those Guardian Orbiters, and you've got a fat lead for Cold Weather now.
Yeah. Andrew T had the roll read there on Pit, too. Not going to be able to find a grab or anything for it. Ooh, trying to cross up with the up air there, too. Not able to get the grab after it. Wasn't able to complete the cross up.
Cold Weather holding it down still. Just so hard to get through these walls for Ness. It's really one of the biggest flaws he has as a character.
What a downer follow-up. Sending upward to that. Nair didn't work, but it got the air dodge. It's got so much going on here.
Dude, this guy is gaming. Probably the best Pit I've witnessed live. Earth is still like on a competition embargo because he worked on the game. Again, a character that really doesn't get much love, much of an appearance in tournaments.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was drifting really, really deep to get back, so that down smash was a great option.
Yeah, just as much as Pit can exploit Ness off the stage, same could be said for Ness against Pit. Down smash, you don't have a hitbox on your recovery? Sorry, good games, kid.
Yeah. Really avoiding these out of shield hits that you were saying he needed to be very, very conscious of too. So that's probably been like the main thing that's getting him like this initial leg up in these combos. Oh, air dodge, yeah.
And he wanted to read the option off of the ledge. Very smart by Cold Weather. Some great feints here.
Didn't get aggressive there. I mean, I'm okay with that.
These characters kind of the opposite in the way that they kill with throws, right? Pit has to have you cornered. Ness uses it to get himself out of the corner. And they're going to be going head-to-head like that at the edge, looking for forward throw or back throw a few more times, I'd assume.
Great catch on no tech from the platform. Able to get a back air. Didn't send up for anything further, but it was really good damage for Andrew T.
Look at this dash dancing. He's like, you know, I'm fully aware that you want me to come grab you, so I'm just going to do anything but that.
I feel like that area right there is the sweet spot for him to start using up B. He's going to try to go for a read? Maybe not. Just going for ledge.
Both of them going for some wild plays here. I don't think Cold Weather really even has to put the Orbiters out, but the super armor crushes right through back air.
That's 2 times now he's gotten eaten through. That's the first time he's going to die for it.
This
Great
lead,
grab.
though, shrinking
Yoink.
significantly
Yep.
and completely evaporating. Cold Weather took his first stock, I think, with 36 damage. So shrinking the margins for sure. Andrew T starting to make a comeback, and that's one of those X Factor
Ooh,
characters.
come here. Further follow-ups on the platform there, too. He only got like 1 or 2 hits of that up air on the platform. Probably could have followed up something more if he got the more hits.
You know what I've seen a lack of on Cold Weather's part? Dash attack from Pit. One of the best ways to combat those aerial spacing characters. Just burst right in there with the landing punish.
Ooh, run up shield, too. Oh, great tomahawk grab.
That was a battle axe, man. He did a full hop. All right, just challenging him with fair.
Great read on the neutral tech.
Down tilt with such a high hitbox there, just the angle Pit holds his sword at. And now Cold Weather working it back into his favor, just barely.
These platforms are super scary for Andrew T. He needs to get him in like a PK fire or something like that too. He can get a big combo started. I've seen like so many Twitter clips of this guy just taking these huge combos from like very small interactions. Just needs one of them here. Great shielding though, and he's using like the very good defensive options Pit has like to a T.
The dash down tilt. Oh, and just unable to trap the air dodge.
It's tough though. They're both like hovering at like the same distance for the past like 30 minutes, but they just can't get these hits and they're just pixels off.
Cold Weather keeps looking for this back hit down smash at the edge. It's such a cool idea, but it hasn't panned out for him yet. It's crunch time. So scary against Ness. You know one poorly spaced aerial at the ledge could be your life.
God, what a great Nair he got.
There we go.
Beautiful trade. Oh my God.
Going to a third match here. Andrew T hanging on for Ohio. Didn't drive all the way here just to lose in his first round. Or maybe he did, but at least he's going to bring it to game 3.
Right. At least got something to work with on the VOD, but hopefully trying to put up a dub here.
And you just see how tough it is to close the set against Ness. You're very afraid to approach him in shield. You know, surprisingly good grab range. Got the Nair out of shield. Oh, rest in peace, that Joy-Con. But yeah, man.
I think
All right, production's going to take it away. Just make sure we're safe. But yeah, such a strong character at closing out last stock, last hit situations. And you see the fear factor really come into play. Cold Weather falling victim to it there, but he had his head on straight pretty much the entire set up until like the last 40 seconds or so. So hopefully he can just channel the same energy he was on in game 1 and then could pull the upset here. An unranked player here in MDVA Cold Weather. So I'd say certainly, you know, PR versus non-PR. Doesn't matter how strong your regions stack up or, you know, what anyone thinks
Who you
on
beat
that
today?
level. If you beat the guy, that's an upset.
To be the guy, you gotta beat the guy.
Yes, very true.
Yeah, very true. And one thing I thought was really interesting about that last game too, I think Pitt has like really good moves to get there, but like he doesn't have that fail safe you can kind of fall back on, like the way like Ness can rely on like a back throw or a back air, because eventually you start spacing him out. You'll get to him eventually.
Yeah, your best option is probably forward throw for the pinch, but not
Tough place to be in to get there.
especially against Ness, who's sharking his own grabs. Oh, Andrew T though turning it up.
I actually think like Tana City would be like pretty good for Andrew T, because I feel like he was kind of getting overwhelmed by like the nairs, like the long-lasting hitboxes. If he's able to air dodge and just get out of dodge, it's good stuff.
That downer has been such a saving grace for Cold Weather, getting him down to the ground in a lot of good situations. And he's shown to not commit to the dash forward grab, and Andrew T just kind of getting back by hanging out at the edge and
Down
waiting
smash.
for Cold Weather to get too antsy.
Coming out of shield in there too, that's great. I love how he used the platform to cover up the arrow. That was so smart. Didn't want to get hit by it.
Wow, landing fair to down tilt. And yeah, he's just like second guessing a lot of these tech chases and follow-ups here. Ledge traps too.
Air dodge getting him right through that up air.
Andrew T pinned to the corner but finds a way. The massive air drift next.
The super armor. That's the first time we've seen it grounded on stage used to, mostly coming back from ledge, but
Yep.
getting caught there.
Kind of a desperation option sometimes, but also the perfect medicine for well-spaced aerials. Ness loves throwing those out.
Hit one down smash. Might as well do another. Oh my gosh!
Forgot to turn around or maybe just missed the input. Stay back. Oh, psych. Just kidding. I'm coming right to you.
Looking for a down air follow-up too. We've seen that work out a lot recently, but not able to get it at
Yeah.
that percent.
Cold Weather with some really creative follow-ups. Now what's the read? Okay. The one time he looked like he wanted to rush the edge.
That's good though. I feel like it's a lot of get off me and keep off me aerials that we're seeing from Andrew T, and not really pressing him, but just waiting for Cold Weather to overextend on something.
Just going to meet him halfway. Go for
Ooh,
the
come
full
here,
hop
give me the
fair.
grab. Oh, great DI out.
Spacing out these grounded normals from Pitt.
There you go.
When you get caught in the air, though, it's hard to SD out of the PK fire.
Fairweather friends on those platforms, bro. Cold Weather was getting no love.
Oh, he has no jump. Is he going to just snipe him over and over again? Yes, after the magnet. Break the shields. Oh, but he gets back. Oh!
Andrew T living by the skin of his teeth, and he has a lead here in this game 3. Who would have thought? Oh my goodness.
I thought that was the last stock for a second, and I almost started crying for Cold Weather in advance.
Ooh, PK fire, that'd have been huge damage, especially at that ledge. He had so much real estate to work with. Oh, he's trying to. He can take you coast to coast. I swear, bro.
That
You
works.
saw that?
That looks like it works for real. Fair to forward smash. Hey, man, not very often that we get to see some screen time for Pitt.
He's making the most of it, though. That's awesome.
And Cold Weather's style, I really like it. Very fundamental base, very patient. Just sitting there doing nothing a lot of times, which can sometimes be the best option.
But it's got some straws.
Yeah, it does have sauce for sure. I like his dash up jabs and down tilts too.
Oh, give me that. Caught the air dodge in. Another down air. Yeah, I think he's starting to DI out on these throws.
Yeah, have to be all the time. But Pitt actually still gets some combos in the mid-range.
That's how you can catch the DI out, though, mixing up that back air.
Quick RR. And he gets the tech chase. Yeah, now we see this new confidence on the part of
forward
Cold
air.
Weather.
He'd been going for ledge so much, but coming up aggressively was huge.
Ooh, he parried the fair, and being that it's a multi-hit, he could have gotten caught off guard, but the next hit didn't come out in time.
Oh, the weak hit. Oh, he got beat through again. He cannot let that happen again. That's happened way too many times.
Both of these guys looking for the finishing blow here. We've already seen the fair confirms. Yeah, the landing fair.
What a cross up. Are you kidding me?
And that should be it.
Oh my God, what a cross up.
Wow,
Andrew T.
Heartbreaker. Oh, Cold Weather with so many moments of brilliance, man. Just, honestly, I feel like he played his heart out on that set, but
Yeah.
Ness, the master of sealing the deal on a game, very hard to beat him from that position, and you can tell the sweat starts kicking in. It's like, oh man, now I'm at 30, 40, 50. What's going to